I don't think I played either one of them. So
Quodlibet after we start now, should we wait some minutes?
So you already have the session with the beginners, or this is supposed to be?
okay, okay. Joe, we should have gotten here earlier. Shouldn't have played the game. Yeah, particularly since I lost. Was it a quick game or?
That's a very breakfast.
Okay.
20 minutes.
Taking the time to teach the woman how to play.
I played with a friend over at Quodlibet a couple of times, and it's amazing how people just, wow, cool, what is that? Yeah, especially if you're playing with the big tiles and all of that stuff, not a travel set.
We were playing with the cows, but we did have a guy that's he had a cool mustache actually, a little handlebar.
So I didn't know how many people were going to need sets. These are sets that I've built.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, these were with pieces that I actually ordered online, but this one, I actually made with pieces.
These two are just basic sets.
Yes, yes. And I've got another set that are out of the same oak that I'm having a friend who's laser etching the bugs in, and then I'm going to go back in and enamel. Yeah, I mean, okay, can somebody go on my website, on my YouTube channel and make sure that we're alive?
Yeah. YouTube.
Or I can do it on here. Try it and see how it works, but now I know that it's a little tight on the access, expand a little bit before I send it over.
You are live. You are live.
One thing I am live. I am live. Okay, thanks, Fresco. Good morning, Hive fans. Randy Ingersoll here. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota at Hive Live 2022. And we're at Dreamers Vault Games in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. And we're just going to start this morning with watching a game between Quodlibet and Gandac. This is game number 6 in the quarterfinals. Either of these players win this game, they move on to the semifinals. If they draw, they go into some exciting tie breaks. So congratulations to Francesco Salerno, who's watching this morning. We also have the Zoom room up. Say hello, Frasco.
Yeah, everyone can see actually. We don't see you, but it's
well, if you look really carefully. Oh, maybe you don't see me, do you?
No,
you all know what I look like.
Unless
We did at one point.
Anyway, hello everyone. People can.
So hopefully we'll be getting the game going here shortly, and we've got people here commenting. Make sure that if you all talk, can we hear you?
Hi, I'm Brian Starry. Help him run this madness.
AKA Irel Duke.
Hey, I'm Troy Miller. I'm Hot Rails.
I'm Joe Schultz. Judoka.
Joe is particularly interested in this game, I guess.
He is.
He will decide his next enemy.
John, get
But
So I'm not going to do much commenting. I'm going to be kind of running the show here. I'm going to let the other guys comment as much.
the way they're saying there is an echo. Apparently, maybe.
Let's go check that soon. Randy, is it the same Zoom password as last time? Same room? Or is it different?
No, I sent it special for this.
On YouTube.
Okay, Gandac asks no objections. Okay, we start. And there we go.
All right. Good game, everyone.
RD29.
Un second.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try very hard to follow along as quickly as I can. And I'm going to move this room over to
Randy,
there.
we can't see. We only see half the room, and this empty. I don't know what you're going. Okay. Now moving.
Should probably be no audio.
I think once we get far enough away.
Okay, let's turn it on.
Okay, I'll see what I can do about getting caught up here in the review room.
I audio on the turn. Yeah. I can hear everything from WS. Goodness.
You can color our faces as well. I mean, you don't need to show the Zoom room, I think.
You don't think I need to show the Zoom room?
I don't know. At the moment, you just show half. Okay. That's different.
Yeah, we need to see it. You don't have to hear mine.
Yeah, I think either you show the Zoom room and the game going on, or just the game going on and your analysis room. All three at the same time. Probably there's no space for that. How's it going there? Are there other people?
Nope.
Okay, there's my face there now.
Okay, so we've got the game going here. Both players open with ladybugs. Quodlibet has already brought his pill bug in and has pinned one of the black ants.
Is this echo disturbing you now?
So can you guys hear me?
I can.
You hear me, Frasco?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bit far, but yeah.
So Quodlibet already set up a hex trap. I kind of missed the beginning portion of it, but it looks like he did it immediately. And then he played pill bug and anti-spawn defense. So he's really looking for some defense right off the bat. He's making it harder for black to win, more tempos.
So Joe, is that common that white regularly starts off defensive rather than attacking?
With Quodlibet, yes. But there's also a point too that ant that's making the hex trap. It's also available to move and attack. So yes, he's being a little bit defensive, but it's still offensive. So if he needs to move it, he still can, and he still has tempo because he's holding the ant down, the black ant. So right now, I wouldn't be surprised if Quodlibet plays his white mosquito next to his ant and pillbug. Oh, look at that! I win a buck.
And for those of you watching online, this is Joe Schultz. Joe Schultz is here with us today. We're at Hive Live 22 in Minneapolis. And Joe has a specific interest in this game because the winner of this game will advance forward to play against him in the semifinals. So we've got three semifinalists already chosen. We've got Stepanzo will be playing Frasco, and we have Judoka. Joe Schultz is with us today. We'll be playing the winner of this match. And one of the things that I found very interesting with this year's tournament is the quality of play has been higher than any that I can recall. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody seems to have stepped up their game quite a bit. Frasco, you've been playing really well.
And the games are all very long. There's no game blunder very soon. You know that ends in 1 hour. They all go over an hour and often over 2 hours. So there's no like will to surrender any point, anytime. And there were a lot of long end games where really the boundary between the draw and the win is very subtle. Not easy.
Yeah, making things very complicated and sort of stretched out.
Yeah, lots of maneuvers. By the way, Randy, on YouTube there's only my face.
What's that?
What's the point? It's just my face on YouTube. I think the Zoom room should show was talking, right? Like usually.
Well then let me do something here.
There must be a way
Move the
to
Zoom
do it.
room over to here.
I mean, it's fine. I don't mind. I'm not shy, but
You're the best looking one on.
That's for sure.
is black to play now or white?
Yeah, Quodlibet's in a deep think.
So he put the mosquito down, but he didn't press. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So
Now whoever talks should show up on Zoom, I think.
but now you're covering the game going on. Okay. For now it's me.
We talk. You will show up. I mean, your screen will show up. I think if I unmute, we'll have problems.
Well, we're just not going to show Zoom. Are you all okay with that?
That's fine.
By the way, they on YouTube they keep saying there's an echo.
Maybe fit it in, but then what's his problem?
Yeah, like he had before.
And zoom the pieces a bit.
Okay, so Quodlibet moved the mosquito. He's locking the black mosquito in temporarily. He's also starting to attack, and there's a threat to choke the queen.
Well, the mosquito can still get out.
Mm-hmm. The mosquito can't get out like an ant, at least right now. Not right now. Brasco, do you have predictions on what Black's gonna do? You're on mute.
Yeah, sorry, I put it up. Well, two options. One is to just put the pill back down to the right of the queen. And another one is maybe cap the mosquito with the ant.
What about playing the third ant? Oh, wait, never mind, it's already out there.
Well, yeah, no, that doesn't happen. Or a spider, like to do a peer replacement.
Up top.
Exactly. The white mosquito is not like in the best place, really.
I think that white Quodlibet is planning an attack on the other side of the queen. So yeah, maybe a pill bug right there is the best idea. Of course, the black pill bug could come in where the ant is right now, on the other side of the mosquito. If the ant moves.
But what?
Can you post it with spider?
Would they just move the first ant to choke the queen? It doesn't have many ants available. Okay. If they want for a peer replacement, okay.
Do you think this is an actual black spider for pin relief, or do you think that he's gonna pin the ladybug and then go for, say, a hex trap, and also defend the or plug up the white home base?
That's possible, although it takes a bit of time.
So the spider could go there, or the spider could go there.
Right. Yep.
Daniel says there's an echo.
Yeah, another person as well said there's no. For me, it's fine, but
Can you still hear me, Brasco?
yeah, I do.
Is the echo any better?
No, I don't hear any echo. For me, it's fine. I mean, I hear you a bit far, but it's fine. I don't hear echo, but on YouTube apparently there is. I'm just hearing you through Zoom. Maybe because you were using different microphones. Now you're all mute, right? You're all going through Joe's microphone, I guess.
We're all going through Randy's mic.
Joe, can you talk?
Yep.
So the audio coming twice.
Good. Are you unmuted, Joe?
I didn't mute it.
Unmute and talk.
As well.
Unmuted.
Just me talking.
Muted. Can you hear me better? Can you hear me better? Okay, so
Quodlibet is going for that attack on the side of the queen. Sort of a choke, but he's also threatening that ant too. So probably the ant does.
Hi. Good to meet you. John. Oh.
The audio is coming in twice, Daniel is saying.
Good. Good to see you guys. Look at us. Hive now over here. This is the live game, right?
And my vision's not good enough. I can't see what bug that last bug was placed. Grasshopper.
No, we got
Hey!
Beetle.
Hey, Chris!
Just
Hey, Chris, I'm John.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the rest of the.
Nice
Nice to meet you.
Chris. Joe. Nice to meet you. So we're watching one of the National or World Championship games. Nice. Where's it about?
And can everybody mute their Zoom?
Sure. Whatever.
I can still hear you from somewhere.
I think I may have played like a long time ago. Like the wayside.
YouTube.
Yeah, these guys.
Just keep talking then. Keep talking.
That's how I got into it.
So, white to move.
So,
Is the echo better now?
It's quite interesting. They can both pin the hand to the right, or jump down and kind of choking the queen. Although the queen is not really, it wouldn't be pinned. So the queen could still escape. That's a kind of a weird way.
Let's move it bigger so I can see it. Okay, the echo's gone. I discovered what the problem was.
So that white popper, I think he's planning on pinning the black ant when the pin is redeemed.
Yeah, I mean, it could make sense. Another ant now. It cannot be pinned by
So yeah, I try to play a little bit on
any black ant. Well, the black ants are free, the last one. So the bottom could
I float around too.
be the new white.
So we've got 4 viewers on my YouTube channel. Danielle Lindsell, regular viewer, is there. Bruno C, welcome.
For now.
Yeah.
But anyway, black is still on time to place a bill back on the right.
is it a random matchup though?
It doesn't seem too bad for black now.
Yep. So most of the time I have set to my partner.
Let's say he has equalized already, but
We're all going into
so there's not too much pressure.
Actually, maybe we should go out here.
Okay, so what we've got here is we have Quodlibet playing white, Gandac playing black.
Using both 2 beetles.
Gandac has not yet played his pill bug, so we're waiting for that to come in.
As a reminder, this is
The black mosquito and black beetle are both ready to climb atop the hive.
And the score at the moment is 2.5 each. So actually, who wins this game will pass to the semifinal. If it's a draw, then there will be tie breaks, which are 2 game matches, 10 minutes plus 10 seconds. No, 10 minutes, yeah, something like that. Then if still a tie, there are tie breaks again, 2 game matches of 3 minutes plus 5 seconds. So it becomes very quick. But let's see, this game is still open to any results, so we're still kind of in the opening. Probably Joe could say something more about is this opening still or not. But probably it's not. Early mid game. The screen is moving around. Oh, what's happening?
Joe's left the room.
The bottom line screen up a little, you can see the time.
Danielle asked if we can move it up so we can see the time, so that's why I did the moving around.
Yeah, okay. So white played the ant down. probably black is forced now to play the pill back, not to get choked. But then white is able to pin the beetle. Yeah, pill back. Yeah, I think now it's.
And as Frasco predicted, the pill bug did come in.
Yeah, white can pin the beetle and increase control. Like there's no more ants available. Another point of placing the beetle down is that the white spider is no more threatening to choke. So the black ant at the bottom is potentially free to move. Not right now, because they will still pin the beetle. But if white goes for pinning the beetle with the ant, then the spider will become superfluous. So probably white could use ant number 2, the mobile ant, to do something else actually. Probably just pinning the black spider. Although black can then climb up with mosquito and cover the white ladybug in a couple of moves, creating a pocket top right of the queen, which is usually very useful to bring new pieces in play. But I mean, white still has good control of the outer eye, so probably everything is still under control. To stretch for my taste. Must be at least a nice ring somewhere. Gandac style is very can be quite chaotic if he wants to, and he has created a few rings over the last games. Which are quite fun to see and to play as well. But it's very risky, of course. So yeah, still.
So Quodlibet brought in his third
Time
ant.
control is pretty long. It's 30 minutes per player plus 30 seconds increment. It might take a while. And Quodlibet in the previous games, if I remember well, he's been often stop thinking, stop playing and thinking very deeply before playing some crucial moves.
Like, for example,
I don't think this is still crucial. We're not probably still at a crucial point, but
yeah. So he's trying to push the queen out.
Choice. So there's a fill, like
probably the black mosquito climbs.
The Saints book. So there are a couple of things that can happen here, but more than a couple of things. The most
So the question will be, will the black mosquito play defense and cover the white mosquito, or will the black mosquito advance forward?
I wonder if we're muted.
Black might find himself with
It's like he doesn't hear
lots
you.
of pieces trying to do this I know, actually, no, I don't hear them. You hear each other. I don't know. I don't know who's talking, but no, I'm just talking by myself. No.
Can you hear us now?
Now, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. Yes, but now there's an echo, I guess, right?
Right.
I think I'll just shut up.
Hi, Patrick.
Right. What was Black's last move?
Black's last move was bringing in the pill bug. So white took the setup shot, forcing black to do something. Either the ladybug or mosquito has to move, or the queen gets warped away.
It seems like the black mosquito should do something. Maybe it pins the white ant. Maybe it climbs up.
So it could jump out here and, oops. It could jump out here and pin the white ant. If it climbs up, which way does it go?
Hard to know, knowing Gandac, but maybe it goes for defense and tries to free the black ant, or maybe it just marches forward and tries to cover the white ladybug. Probably marching forward because one beetle's out and it's going to probably get snatched up by that last white ant. So I kind of think that maybe the black mosquito should jump out and pin the white ant. Then the white ant can move and probably pin something, and then the black mosquito can maybe move again.
So timing for this game is 30 minutes plus 30 seconds per move. And as typical, Quodlibet has used more time than Gandac. He will go into a deep think and then play very quickly once he establishes a plan.
Sorry, Randy. I found another move for black. If he moves his queen with his pill bug to make a ring, then he can still move his mosquito. He could also then possibly warp that the white hopper into the little pit there.
You don't think the hopper would break the ring?
It could.
But then that just puts it out in the middle of nowhere if it does.
Right, it's sort of like it's attacking now. If it moves, is that better or worse? There are 2 white beetles left. So, what's about this situation right here? If white puts a beetle in his pocket by his pillbug and queen, black can't break the ring to strand that beetle because black has too many pieces clustered up. If he moves, say, his queen out, the ring is still there. If he moves his ladybug out, the ring is still there. So that's interesting.
You were thinking of he moves a mosquito up to create that ring?
Well, I'm not sure what black's going to do, but let's say black does, I don't know, let's say he moves a spider to release his ant. White could put a beetle right next to his queen and pillbug. Not right there, but in the
Other side.
Okay. Right there. And black cannot break that ring. So the white beetle could march forward no matter what black does at that point. So black right now should probably think about relieving that cluster in the middle. Yeah,
he's got to do something, otherwise the game's done.
What if the black mosquito jumps to there?
That could work. Or the black ladybug could move there.
Το κοιμάς και έχεις το φούρνο λίγο κοιμάλα, δεν το φοβείς και έχεις καλά. Εγώ έπαγα αρκετό. Εσύ δεν της άρεσε? Ξέρουμε εγώ.
What's that? The button?
No, it should be those.
Now, have you guys played with the automatic gun? Here on board space, it's a 3-step process. You pick up the bug, place it, and then click done. Dave Dyer is given the option of having automatic done, which doesn't give you the option of looking at things before.
Thank you. I screwed up bad enough as it is already.
Right, that's a huge problem on BGA.
Yeah.
No done button. But I could see if there's a time crunch that, you want to take away that option just so you don't lose on time.
Well, if you go back and forth between BGA and board space, it's painful because you're like click to move. Oh crap!
Right. So I think what Black should do is probably step forward with the mosquito as a beetle.
Advancing toward the ladybug.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Then White will probably play
A defending beetle.
I think either right there. No, not right there, but right there. If you played it in the spot that you said at first, Randy, that.
Oh, the spider could pin it.
Yeah.
And if he plays that beetle, the white beetle there, then it also gives you the chance of whooping the queen if you decide to.
Yeah. Now I'm having second thoughts too, and maybe the best option is to move the queen to make that ring. The mosquito can still march forward. The white beetle can still be placed.
And your
queen is
queen
more
out
safe.
of space, yeah.
Okay,
What if he makes another ring?
I think so.
he's excited for your opening class this afternoon.
Oh, cool. Boy, Gandac has used up a bunch of that time differential.
So Brian just commented that Gandac has used a lot of his time differential. And he decides to climb up with the mosquito.
That boy.
Nice little ring for, what do you call that, where you get everything around you, just
Pocket.
Yeah, pocket
or,
beetle factory.
This could be a beetle. This could be a beetle factory, except for the fact that if a beetle drops there, then white wins.
Yeah. At least at the moment.
Yeah.
At the moment.
So what will White do? Does White want to pin the beetle or pin the spider? I think he can pin the beetle with the ant that's pinning the ant for the same reason that you just mentioned, Randy.
Yeah, he can't spawn there.
Of course, the black pillbug can now warp away the white hopper and then utilize the pocket. Another thing Black could do is leave the beetle in place. He could place a hopper next to his queen and his pillbug, and then hop it over to make a ring. That's pretty dangerous, pretty complicated to try to attack that. I think White will probably pin the spider and then think about placing a beetle. Of course, he can't place it in that pocket by his queen anymore, but if he pins the spider, he can put it by his ladybug and his hopper.
White does that when Black take his beetle up to either threaten the white ant as a good spot for a final kill shot.
Maybe, yeah. The only problem with that for black is it's a little bit slow, tempo-wise, but I think we're getting to a point where tempo is not really the biggest thing.
I mean, he's gonna have to do something to qualify, otherwise there's just too much chance for white to work stuff out of the way.
Yeah, and knowing Gandac too, he might try to play in a way where white makes an attack and fails, and then try to take over later in the game. Instead of, going for the head, so to speak, he might, try to resolve the attack a little bit.
Okay.
So play the long game.
Yeah, both of these guys do that quite a bit. So we might be in for a 4-hour game.
Well, the official deadline for this round is today, so they may be here till midnight. Joe told me earlier that if they don't finish today, they're going to both get disqualified, so he automatically makes it to the finals. That was a joke. He didn't really say that.
Didn't say that, but I agree. Brasco, what do you think Quodlibet does right here?
Sorry, say again.
What do you think that white does in this situation?
Here. I think just pinning the beetle, that makes the most sense.
Which ant?
Yeah, which ant?
I don't think it really matters, but I will use the one next to the field bug now.
What about the black ant way at the bottom pinning the spider? He can almost release that spider.
True. Yeah, what is gonna do with that ant? There are too many gates, too many extracts.
I would think that if we look at either one of these ants, using this ant is better, because at some point Gandac could warp this grasshopper away, and then that would become a spawn point.
Mm-hmm. There's one other thing to consider too, and that's the black spider up top is going to release that pin, and I know that Quodlibet's going to want to control that ant.
So if he pins the spider now, he leaves his ant mobile.
Mm-hmm.
Where if he allows the spider to do the pin replacement and the ant pins the ant, then the spider could pin the ant.
Mm-hmm. So I kind of think that he's going to pin the ant, or pin the spider, let the beetle go, but then he can defend the beetle right in the center with another beetle. Right by his ladybug and hopper, and then if the black beetle doesn't advance, then the white beetle advances as an attack.
But if I was white, I would rather let black have the pin replacement first, and then pin the ant. Because then you can release the white ant next to the pill bug.
True.
If you pin the spider now, you can't release the white ant.
True. It does create some sort of ring for black. If he eventually attacks, that white ant might come out. But yeah, I think.
I mean that formation, right, with the two. I don't know how to call it, but yeah, when you make a fill and then you release both at the same time, then you can't make the fill first.
So white could place a grasshopper here and jump out and pin the ant.
Yep.
That's possible too.
But then he allows the black beetle to march forward. It's almost a game of material at this point. Ooh, Randy called it.
Okay, he played out. Okay.
Thanks, Christian.
So now I don't know, I think either a black hopper is going to come next to the queen to make a big ring, or make a small ring eventually next to the beetle, or the beetle is going to march forward. I guess the third option is the black mosquito covers the white spider, kind of forces the white ant's hand at pinning that last black ant. Of course, he doesn't have to do that, but knowing Quodlibet, he probably would.
He could also wipe the grasshopper to there.
That would allow white to start a double beetle attack off that hopper, though.
The other day in Discord, Stepanso said he was trying to commentate one of his game against Quodlibet, like write down commentary. And then he said it was quite difficult. It's hard to understand who's winning, or like who has an advantage or whatever. And I think I understand what he means. Like until a certain point, it's, I don't know, it's all a bit unclear.
Well, the branching factor in Hive is amazingly large.
Yeah, but like we don't have, I don't know, I always compare to chess, but like we can't say we are ahead, or I don't know, have a spider up, or yeah, I mean at some point you can start to count, but at the beginning it's a bit weird. You can't really say you have a material advantage. You can say you have a tempo advantage. You can say you have qualify or not qualify for the win, but other than that, I don't know.
Okay. Yes, he's playing the grasshopper. So I think I won another $1 from Randy. Does he jump it over though, or does he just take his queen out?
That's a lot of bug into.
Yeah, if he takes his queen out, there's a lot of.
If he takes his queen out and the beetle does not get pinned, the beetle can move to the right and sort of close that distance a little bit at least. But I think hopping over to make that ring is probably the best idea. But it is white's turn. White might just pin that black ant right now.
With the grasshopper here or this ant down here?
With the ant on the pill bug, probably that one. There's no reason to do the hopper one right now because I think you just wait until the spider moves. Otherwise, you don't have to do it.
Yeah, because the spider's not a threat to the
And if the other white ant moves and that hopper moves to make the ring, then all of a sudden that original black ant is free. Who else is here? Happy Cutie?
Sudoku Fighter. Over here.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the next move?
Is it John there?
So I think forming the ring still leaves the option of a queen warp for later if it still seems necessary. Queen warp seems a little more committal. It's white's turn now again. Hard to disagree with what Joe's been saying.
It always is.
Talk to my wife.
I was a little bit surprised that Gandac didn't, or I don't know. I was thinking that just moving that Billbug to pin the grasshopper would be like a strong defensive structure.
We didn't even think of that. But actually, it's good because it takes away also the spawn point top right to the popper.
At this time, I'm not so sure that it works all that well because now I think he's going for forming the ring instead.
I'm not used to using chat on Zoom, so I haven't been trying to ignore you guys. So, Joe Rivera, where are you from?
Leominster, Massachusetts.
So Quodlibet's in another deep think.
He only has 9 minutes left. Should be plenty of time though. Interestingly enough, if this was the last round, he would have been out of time.
So we're looking at the various moves that white has available. The 2 white ants are available to move. And he moves one and pins the black ant here. Now we'll see what Gandac's plan was with his first grasshopper.
Are there other plans? Or other plans are available?
He could take his queen out, or he could hop the hopper over to make the ring. I think the ring is probably the better idea, because the queen can still come out. Of course, though, the white hopper can move and complicate things, but he's taking away a piece from the attack.
And the ring is very material consuming.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find a way to...
Yeah. Maybe make the ring, then try to march the beetle forward, then try to remake the ring, maybe take the queen out at that point.
Yeah, definitely the beetle must get out.
Another thing, and this is, okay, it looks like he's moving. Okay, takes the queen out. So if white doesn't pin the beetle's gonna slam in and make that ring. But if white does pin the beetle, black will just place a beetle right there where the cursor is.
But if they make the ring, the white grasshopper can break the ring.
And possibly black can reform the ring again.
With the queen back down.
Yeah, or placing another bug in the spot where it would touch the mosquito and the pill bug. Yep. So it looks like black's plan is probably to make this big swamp thing and try to make it impossible for white to win. If it's a draw, who's white in the next game?
Quodlibet will begin white in the next game. Of course, those games will be a lot quicker because this is 30 minutes plus 30 seconds. Those are the first pair of games at 10 minutes plus 10 seconds.
Maybe we should just ask them to draw, and then watch the other games.
So it was really exciting watching all the back and forth of very fast time control games in your matches, Fresco. You're just round of 16.
It was very hectic. I didn't think I would survive that, but
well, I didn't think I was going to survive either because they played them in the middle of the night.
Thank you, Randy, for
I don't look forward to this DePonzo versus Frasco match because they'll be played in the middle of the night for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think we're gonna play. Yeah. Well, no, yeah, exactly. It's gonna be after midnight for you for sure. For me, it will be maybe 6 a.m. I think.
Stepanzo lives in Seattle, I believe.
Yeah.
So playing in the middle of the night for him is actually in the middle of the night.
I think he will play at 11 p.m. So it's 7-hour difference for me, I think.
He's been trying to play his games at 11 p.m. his time.
Interesting.
Which is 1 a.m. for Randy.
I see. Oh, yeah.
And midnight for you.
Okay, we have Gandac looking at moving the beetle forward.
So do it small.
I think that's a good move for him. He's got 2 beetles up at that point. White hasn't even placed a beetle yet.
That's gonna have a long march. It feels like depends on.
And white only has 4 bugs in the bank. Is that correct?
Correct.
He moved the beetle up and
He's
the spider at the bottom.
Placed the spider. Or he's thinking about placing that spider. But white's going to have a hard time finding material to actually surround the queen. He can, but...
Oh. Yeah,
I think he's just looking at that so far, but...
Oh no, he played it. He played it first, and then the black beetle went up.
I think it's the other way around. The black beetle went up and placed this. Oh no.
No.
Either way, we get the same position.
Yeah, I was just trying to see whose turn it was actually.
So I don't think it's... Well, I was going to say, seems like he should release that ant with his spider, but then his ant gets covered by that beetle, his other ant. So maybe he's thinking about placing a beetle somewhere to recover. It doesn't seem like a great idea, though, considering he's probably going to want a beetle to attack the queen. Another idea for white is to, the hopper up top is in a good position to pin the black ant, but it's also in a position to move downward and start sort of flooding that pill mug. So he might have an opportunity to win without a beetle cover.
You gotta pin the queen first, though.
Right. If I were to guess, I would think that he's going to move his spider and release his ant.
Still 3 outflow.
But if he releases that black spider under the beetle, doesn't that give like 3 pieces now? I mean, it takes a little tempo, but
The bug under the black beetle, I believe, is an ant.
correct.
So I think he wants to keep his ant pinning that ant.
Right.
But the spider down at the bottom
Oh,
can release that bottom ant.
got it.
I think that's probably the best call. Yeah.
The other thing about this situation down here is if the spider releases the pin on the black ant and the black mosquito moves away, this gives you an opportunity for a 2-for-1 trade.
Mhm.
You can bring a bug into here and gain 2.
Mm-hmm.
What is the bug under the mosquito?
Mosquito.
White mosquito. That'd be a good one to get back.
So Quad has got only 3 minutes in his time.
Let's get down there. I have a feeling that he's not thinking like, oh my God, I have to find a move to do. I think he's thinking of several moves. And I believe he's going to be capable of playing very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's his style.
Okay, so he does do the spider.
So does Gandac create the ring placement?
Maybe. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good move. The
I didn't
white
hear that,
hopper
Brian.
probably hops and breaks the ring, or the black beetle probably actually covers the white ant, so it still has the chance.
Actually, yeah, he did the ant first, and he still has the ring creation,
Mm-hmm.
unless Quodlibet
Yeah.
brings up that stops it.
Also, black's been waiting a long time now to do the spider move at the top. He could do that and just kind of force the hand of repinning that black ant.
Yeah, I was observing that the other direction for the spider to move no longer looks quite as appealing,
Right,
at least to me.
right. If he does that though with the spider, like somebody said before, white's going to look to release that white ant that's at the top.
It also gives white back the spawn point between the queen and ladybug.
Actually, Quodlibet could do that on his next turn by just warping the grasshopper.
The problem with that is the black ant then moves and repins that white ant. But it does give the flexibility that the pill bug would be mobile. I'm not sure where it would go.
Right.
So if the black spider goes to there and the white grasshopper goes to there, it gives another potential where you could do a 2-for-1 trade. Get a bug into here, gets these 2 bugs free. So that's probably the sort of thing that Quodlibet's thinking about at long term. Where's he going to get enough bugs to win?
It's also probably the reason why Gandac hasn't moved that spider.
Just keep that threat there as long as he can until that maybe that grasshopper goes away for some other reason.
That kind of keeps that grasshopper parked next to the pill bug.
I see it kind of the other way around, where it's not the threat of the black spider, it's the threat of the white grasshopper. So he's sort of frozen black in place right there.
Okay.
It's definitely a standoff.
I see the standoff.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
That's so not PC anymore.
I think it's a real critical choice too for black, what to do with that beetle for now. Earlier I was thinking there was a choice of keeping the grasshopper covered at first to make more use out of that ring formation, because the idea before for white was jumping that grasshopper out and just leaving so many black bugs pinned. And then as soon as black's done using that ring formation, the beetle can immediately cover the white pill bug, ladybug rather.
Yeah.
Which is also a big threat for being able to jump out and be a tempo steal for white if that were to happen. So stopping both of those seems
the beetle can move to here,
reasonable,
allowing all sorts of placements and freedoms here.
Yeah.
Right.
And something that it seems like black is going to do now, since he didn't cover the ant, is do exactly what you said. Maybe or cover the ladybug straight away and then work to break that hex trap. With the ladybug covered, the hex trap can be broken. And then that's another 2-for-1 trade. Even if white then repositions and pins the black ant again, the black ladybug that's covered right now could then jump out. So what I'm saying is the black beetle moves to cover the ladybug, somehow then fills that pit right there. So I think what you suggested before of covering the hopper first might be the wisest thing.
Yeah, I think if black was trying to free his own ant and ladybug, then maybe covering the white ant would have been a little more in line with that idea.
Yeah, true.
But I think that's sort of I think it's a little more single focus to do that, whereas this way, there's still more uncertainty for how to respond.
With only 2 minutes left.
He actually only needs one beetle because black's hands are tied up. He doesn't have any ants that he can defend with. So he can defend with a beetle, though. I wouldn't be surprised if Quodlibet tries to use beetles next to the queen instead of covering it. Of course, he only has so many pieces left, though, too, so that might not work so well. He'd have to use all his bugs to win then.
And here comes the beetle attack.
So what happens if that black spider frees the queen? I kind of think that white ant should have attacked where...
I think if we see this, then a white ant comes in. There's sort of a pocket trap behind the pill bug, where the only place to warp the black queen would itself already be surrounded on 5 sides.
But now he can warp the queen down to the grasshopper.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea, and
he doesn't even need to do that with that other ant. I mean, even if because the white ant is self-pinned by the black or the white beetle.
So does the white beetle climb, or does it just march towards the queen? I think it should climb, actually, because if it marches and then the queen leaves, then it has to climb again anyway, or maybe it just
works its way around.
Well, does white have enough bugs that if he pins the black ant, that he has enough? Well, the answer is
See, at this point too, he doesn't need to pin the black ant with his white hopper because the black ant is doing the duty of holding that white
Right.
ant down. Right. So he can use the hopper for attack. So he's climbing up. The queen should probably move. The white hopper comes down and probably touches the queen. Maybe not right away. Actually, I think okay, that's what he did, so.
You almost have to move the queen now, don't you?
So what if he moves the queen? Okay, what if he did the other way though? If he moved it and
the
let it
inside
be
of it.
covered, does white have enough pieces to win if he did that?
Oh, just move it instead of warp it.
Yeah, but connecting to the pillbug is still probably better. Okay, so Quodlibet is in a fast-paced mode here. It's interesting how you can collect time really quickly though. If you make a move, bam,
Yeah,
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
so. One of the problems is the black beetle here is in good defensive position to stop the white beetle.
Mm-hmm.
And you still got that ring to be able to spawn another black beetle.
I think that the black beetle can drop down into the little pit there, the white beetle, sorry, and force that cover, and then the white ant is now available again. There's still a white
But if he
beetle
moves
in the tank.
if he moves the beetle to there, the black spider.
Oh yeah, good point.
What if he makes the ring? The beetle. That's just no good, isn't it?
The white or the black queen then pins the beetle.
Pins the beetle, yeah.
The white ant could move over the black spider. What's under there, Randy? What's under the black beetle?
Across something.
Now, by this grasshopper movement here, if this grasshopper moves away, it does away with the 2-for-1 trade here.
I think white marches his beetle forward, releasing his ant, and then possibly hops that hopper out. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's almost swamped his own.
Yeah, so black covers, white hopper comes out probably. So white hopper comes out to the white pillbug, then the white pillbug warps the white hopper to free that ant, and white has 2 free ants. Or 3 free ants at that point.
So what Joe was mentioning was the beetle to there, grasshopper to there, grasshopper to there.
Yeah.
Does Gandac have any choice other than to cover the beetle?
Why not pinning the ant to the left with a hopper? Now black recover, right? And then white hopper goes to the left.
That frees both black ant and the black ladybug. But it also kills the white ladybug, but it really changes the direction of that upper part of it.
It does. Springing the hex trap. The white ladybug then pins the black ant, and then there's a free white ant.
So once again, that white ant on the black ant is kind of a détente situation.
It's a what?
A détente, so they're kind of keeping each other honest with those two.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's an interesting.
Yes,
Mosquito drops down. He
Think
gets
of it.
ant.
This is the idea too for black. If he lets the white beetle do its bidding, can white even win?
Yeah.
Black's going to have a hard time winning as well. But he does have 2 pieces on top. Okay, so Quodlibet will cover that beetle, I bet. So what's interesting here is if white covers the black beetle, black can warp that white hopper into a position where it frees black bugs, say, yeah, right there, or to make the ring. And then, not sure exactly what he could do with it, but
I guess you will go first with the hopper number 2 in. No, sorry, the hopper number 1. Just move it up to next to the queen. Jump over there. And you threaten to free the black ant. So it has to readjust, like change the pin.
So
and then you can warp the white hopper down.
We talked about before about breaking the hex trap. Now it's available.
See, now this is interesting. I would think that he would use the other grasshopper because you do away with the 2-for-1 trade.
True.
Whoops.
But the way he
Yeah, but you can do the same with the other hopper.
It makes the white hopper stuck.
Right.
Do it with the first, with hopper number 1. Okay, I didn't. Oops.
Black mosquito down.
Mm.
So that it ends up with grasshopper.
Oh.
And or
Taking care of the white ant. Yeah, you're right. I think the mosquito is. It's going to take a while, but he's going to try to get it all the way over to the pill bug. Probably in a cover though. He'd probably just walk it down on top of the hive.
Okay.
Otherwise, he could try to get it into the spot touching the white queen and the white beetle. I think it's safer to walk it down. So this is more or less a pin replacement.
So does white have enough bugs to win?
Not in this position.
Not really.
Another question is, does black? So when white releases the white ant goes and pins the black ladybug, then black's going to have a struggle finishing.
And that spider's going to pin the white ant.
Quodlibet has another option of bringing the ant on his pill bug from what we talked about way earlier, that fill. So that's probably what it's going to come down to. Quodlibet might even think about trying to escape with his queen. If he releases the ant by the pill bug and then puts its beetle next to the queen, maybe it can escape without black being able to make the kill shot.
This spider didn't get to actually do the full pin. But it's gonna pin one.
And if the idea was just a pin replacement.
Is this called ambiguous pin? How you call it?
Say that again.
Is this called ambiguous pin? When you don't know what is pinning, or half a pin? I don't know.
So all of a sudden, Quodlibet's going to have 2 free ants again.
So
Yeah. Lack of material.
And Quodlibet's at 220. Gandac is 9 minutes and counting.
He makes that ring. He gives white a piece back. Where does white move it though?
almost
Well, he doesn't
Is
really
that ring
have a lot
good?
of choice.
kind of has to move it up to the right side.
No, because if he does that, then he's got 2 grasshoppers pinning each other. He almost has to, I think, go to there.
Which is only a temporary movement.
If he goes there, the black pillbug can move, but where would he move that? I guess up to make the ring again.
Yep. And that freeze.
Oh,
that gives
oh my god. That was-
grasshopper.
that could work.
Why was that comment, Fresco?
No, just that big ring. That looks cool. My word.
Yeah, no, you don't see rings much bigger than that one.
Okay, so Quodlibet's going for the
Okay.
draw. Looks like he's going for a draw. He's going to take his queen out, maybe freeze ant with his queen, or just put his queen totally safe.
Although, yeah, no, you can
Okay,
release it.
okay, so now the
Hmm.
now the hopper moves again to free the ant. Maybe.
But black has gained an ant.
True.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't really like filling a kill spot with that. Even if it does relieve that white ant. You got a grasshopper with a true pin on it.
So if black uses his black ant now to pin the white ant, that white hopper can then pin that black ant, and maybe the game is a draw.
Right.
The black ant can't really pin the other ant effectively, but the black ant can sit there and wait. Of course, white could get it stuck in that little hole cavern.
What if he black starts moving his mosquito?
Yeah, that's a good point. We're getting close. Okay, so white hopper moves.
But where does the white hopper move?
He probably goes to the pillbug, the white pillbug. Then the white ant moves, and the white hopper moves again, or something.
Yeah. The difference between now and before was it wasn't self-pinning the first grasshopper.
Okay, then there's that pocket. but white has a beetle too, so I was thinking it's going to be a draw, but
The question is, does somebody make a mistake? You've seen that happen.
I've made that mistake.
So black move that new spawn beetle up and create another ring. Oh, look at it. Okay. White hand can't move.
We're doing on time here.
It's been tight.
Yeah, 3 minutes for quad.
Oh yeah.
Quodlibet was down to what, a minute and something at one point.
Oh, is he?
Well, okay. What's the reason for that?
Keep it from getting pinned. Hiding in the pocket, basically.
Although now black could make a huge ring. Yeah, that wouldn't be. No.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to fishing.
So if he goes to there, the black spider can't immediately pin it because that frees this white ant. So what would happen is the black beetle would have to move first. Then the black spider could pin without freeing the ant.
Last beetle.
Now the question is, does either player have enough to win?
But do you think quad is playing for a win still, or is there any plan for white to try to win, or...
we're thinking draw.
I think it's headed that way, unless somebody makes a blunder.
So what if we move the white queen up next? Or not? Okay.
That play is Quodlibet not willing to accept a draw yet.
See, I was thinking about maybe moving the queen up next to the grasshopper. Then he could have brought the kill bug down and then use the press hopper to attack.
Just like that, you mean?
Hmm?
Troy, just like that, you mean?
He did that in real life.
Oh, you did do that. Okay.
He was just looking at the hopper.
Oh, I thought he had committed.
Will he bring the pill bug down though? Or will he?
See, I think Gandac didn't realize that he lost beetle power by going to there.
I could not figure out why that was here.
But he can still gain it back because by moving the beetle forward, if the white beetle doesn't cover, either way, the black mosquito gains beetle power.
What white might look to do too is pin the ant with his queen up top. And then he'll have a pill bug and a hopper free.
They got a gate going too, so none of the...
Right, can black just do back and forth with the mosquito, like being warped by the pill bug? Ah, okay, he moved the.
Yeah. So we'll probably see that white queen move again if he makes that move.
I think it's probably safe to separate the bug from the queen because the Gandac just doesn't have enough pieces available.
Mm-hmm. The white queen still probably pins the ant.
He had to get it out of the way because he didn't want the mosquito to cover it.
I was just looking at the white ant pinning a ladybug pinning another white ant, just expensive cost.
Okay, what's white do now?
He runs with his queen, tries to get that hopper involved. He moves 2 spots, then the hopper can get into play.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think the hopper can be resituated with the pill bug if the pill bug gets back. Otherwise, there's no real good angles of attack.
Yeah, you were the queen. It's got a little chilly in here.
We're flying. White queen move and a black.
What's under the white beetle?
The spider.
Okay. So if that white beetle moves, then that freeze.
Freeze a spider, but that doesn't do much.
Especially if that white hopper is out of the way.
Right.
So I think Joe is correct. The white queen is going to continue moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right on command.
Yep.
Doing so before the white beetle moves forward.
I mean, if that hopper managed to pin the queen, then okay, then it makes sense. But
Mm-hmm. Won't depend on
funny to see all three hoppers in a line like that.
Not my move.
It's also funny that I've seen Quodlibet win games like this.
That frees and unless he pins it with the last.
So who's going to offer the draw?
They both don't want to.
Mhm.
What's that for?
We'll probably go over again and then move the beetle.
Oh, okay.
So the black spider will be stuck. Otherwise, that black spider would pin replace for the black mosquito.
Maybe I haven't done that yet.
I think he's just trying to find something. Find something to do that won't screw up everything else.
So you think Gandac's really playing for the draw?
I think he's just trying to find some moves to do. I think he's hoping for a blunder. It's interesting if that black beetle comes up and nothing is done about it. That black spider could go free.
Mm-hmm.
If that happens, that would be bad news for white.
Well, see, I think it would have been better for this grasshopper to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Then the pill bug could work its way around and free a grasshopper.
True. I think what's going to happen is that white grasshopper is going to jump over again to the right of the beetle.
But you can move the pill back down now. Yeah, you got the same result. So.
Okay, so yeah, you can do both now. The black beetle should move.
Yeah, maybe up on spiders so they can start getting a shot at the.
I would say onto the white ant. Force white to maybe covered and then leave with the black spider. But I don't think that Quodlibet will let that happen.
Going in there looks
Black spider wouldn't have been able to get too far.
it's weird.
Oh, with the queen.
Well, it puts rings back on the menu for black.
I don't like that move for black, though. I think he's getting his queen into its danger. But then again, I give him credit for trying to avoid the draw.
So who do you think the draw benefits the most? Quodlibet plays white in the first game of the first pair of tie breaks.
Games are still played in pairs, though, yeah?
They are.
During tie breaks.
And they alternate white going in the first game of the pair. So the first pair, Quodlibet plays white first. The second pair, Gandac plays white first.
Okay. If he does that, the black beetle comes up.
Well, the reason it looks so dire for the queen potentially is the two grasshoppers as well having angles of attack right now. And
Okay,
the
he's
last two
threatening-
spots around the queen.
Threatening a victory with this, so I guess the black beetle can't come up.
Yeah, it's got to be the grasshopper or another warp or, whatever. Elbow moving out something.
Oh, but that's interesting. Because if the beetle does come down, then the beetle goes up the next turn. There's nothing he can stop.
Mm-hmm.
If the queen gets warped away, the beetle just now has its march around.
I think the pillbug might even walk out, leaving the beetle pinned.
True.
Oh, yep.
And then if the other grasshoppers come down and the black grasshopper gets out of the way as well, then the queen can walk itself.
That black pillbug would probably go the other
So I think that's the out that black has in mind for his queen.
Yeah.
So he moved the white beetle down.
So at that point, black would have two free beetles, which looks great.
Quodlibet has a minute to play.
Yep, I agree. If black makes this move. Why not warp it with the queen to free the black beetle? Or warp it with the pillbug.
Oh, sorry. Warp it to there.
Or to the right side of the pillbug. Or make a ring as he did. Okay, now it's
Over the pillbug.
this is starting to look a little bad for black now.
Yeah. And that's basically all because he worked with the queen over that first shot.
Yeah.
What if he moves the pillbug down? Now that gives the mosquito pillbug power.
I think his best option is maybe, well, free the queen. Otherwise, march the pillbug over to free his mosquito. If it can even make it that far.
Mm.
Still not enough free pieces anywhere to really, even if he pins the queen.
Right, unless he forces him to make a move that frees several bugs.
Yeah.
Which Quodlibet is so good at.
The white beetle can't move forward because there's a black beetle underneath it.
But then that takes the black pillbug out of the game.
I think black moves his queen onto just the pillbug and kind of just waits it out. Let the white beetle come forward. Will be a draw, I think. Black can move back and forth with the mosquito. Actually, maybe that's not the best plan. Yeah, I like that.
Still gives you some proximity to the queen.
True, and also he's threatening 2 more moves and the mosquito is free. By the way, the black mosquito could move right now because the white ant is holding down that black ant.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, the black ant moving makes the black beetle much less of an option. So
That's true.
there's several layers here, which is definitely tough for me to kind of get my head all the way.
Yeah, it seems like all of the layers, though, add up to nothing very substantial.
Yeah. None of the queens are in enough of a bind to really.
Well, actually, I think at the end, it's not only is the black beetle potentially pinned, well, black pillbug moving just now actually makes that all mute or moot.
Queen dancing up there.
I suppose making sure that black ant is going to be stuck. It's Black's only shot now is to squeeze out a victory, and he's got that mobile mosquito now. White's gonna have a tough time finding a piece to move back and forth, but I think that he'll be able to do it. Mosquito pins the queen, maybe. Okay, yeah, that's better.
And then Ladybug can free a grasshopper and get much.
Hopefully, eventually free probably the black ant or pin the queen.
So White was looking for to get a bug in here that can just move back and forth.
Yeah, and also that black spider can't really move because it will free the white ant.
Just the ladybug into there.
White billbug can come back up, free the queen.
Somebody wants in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dang it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 30 plus 30.
Yeah, I'll start with more.
Makes for long games.
Good, you beat me.
Yeah.
I had that one.
Nice.
Oh, third.
Oh, yeah, the light switch is on the column.
I'm away.
Oh.
Not touch the light switch. Yeah. Where is it? Right here. Oh, it's take control of the rest of the store.
Good to know. You've been talking to Louise?
He ended up having a vacation, family vacation thing, so he's not able to be here.
Yeah, I don't like that. The queen comes out and that's one less piece.
Who's on the Zoom?
We have Navir, Happy Kiwi, Sudoku, Fighter.
George
Brasco.
Parnassus.
I'll jump on it so I can have it.
Who's that? George?
George from Greece.
It's Meyer Miggy.
Mirmegi.
Here, MG.
Oh. I don't see him anymore.
So it's Quodlibet just looking to get a place that he can move a grasshopper back and forth.
Looks like it, or his pillbug back and forth, which might even be better. Plus his queen can move back and forth.
No, Mirmiji's gone.
I never knew how to say it. I always called him Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi, I did the same thing.
Mirmegi is the Greek word for ant.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is it?
Ah,
He told me about that.
Okay, the ladybug.
what did White do? Oh, where are we? Oh.
Adding 30 seconds per move. Neither of them are going to running out of time. Would be my guess.
He almost has to pin the manifest with Ladybug, doesn't he?
That was a mistake because of this warp. Black can take a double pin now.
White can warp the grasshopper back and forth.
Neither has enough bugs to win at this point, right? That's
Not unless they can squeeze something.
Especially now.
Looks like it's over. Well, black can free an ant though.
One ant's not going to do much.
Right.
Well, the white beetle can cover it and give a beetle.
it's 2.5 to 2.5 right now, right? This is
Correct. Winner of this game wins. If it's a draw, go into tie breaks.
tie breaks.
So I'm assuming that most players are not looking. At this point, just because of, I mean, a couple three, but.
I think, yeah, because they only get like maybe one bug free. Then look how you can use that to maybe free a few others. Then everything changes.
Yeah, but that's gonna have to be a pretty big move to get to that place. Just the way everything's kind of stranded out.
So we did not move the ant.
I think he's going to move the pill bug around to try to free the ant.
The black pill bug
Yeah.
can move around here and free the ant.
Yeah.
But once the ant is moved, then the beetle gains power, gains movement. And they're both gaining 30 seconds every time.
Yep.
No. Oh, I think he might be on this stream. He's here for the long haul. Yeah, the red fries.
So who's going to offer the draw first?
They still keep playing.
Well, maybe, or to free the ant eventually.
I have a deja vu.
Yeah.
Kind of shuffling around.
And, oh, I see.
But Quodlibet needs to move the beetle so that he can get it free. Because as long as both of these spots are filled, the white beetle's not free. But right now, the white beetle's free.
To pin the pill bug.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it can go out and
It still pins the beetle and
But then black can pin the white queen, and then white's gonna have to move something. Like for example, Randy, if white pins the black pill or covers the black pill bug,
We move the beetle on top of the
the
pill
beetle's
bug.
on the
Oh.
black pill bug.
so now black can pin the white queen, forcing white to move something of value, which is probably the beetle.
Okay.
Oh, actually, probably the hopper to free the white mosquito. Yeah, okay.
Oh, went over there to pin.
So I think they're going for the most moves possible.
How many we at here?
146.
No, they're
we've
not.
got 300 more to go.
Yeah, exactly. They got wait.
Hopefully not.
Who was at the head that 400?
This is the standard for me.
Bongo and Happy Kiwi.
This is just the
There's
beginning.
just
Lonzo's the
What did
That's
Patrick
all
say?
opening. That's all opening here.
Exactly.
They're about to be done.
But Patrick, when you play, when you start to play these long games, do you have clear the plan, or you have a vague idea and then you
I
come
would
up
say
with
that
things
you
as
have
you go?
to. Yeah, I think I would say that you have to take like one step at a time. So I think that is what Gandac is trying to do now, to kind of see. So like he moved his
Force the
queen
black
to a
beetle to
useful
move?
position, for instance,
Guys, they need
before
balls
the
draw
queen
so I can
wasn't
help
useful.
you buy your lunch.
Oh,
Yeah, and okay, this makes sense. But I don't think there are still reasonable chances to,
it's just not
right?
enough ways to
Well,
get bugs.
I would definitely think Gandac should continue here, but
okay. I mean, if you,
I would bet that he's going to win, but I think it will take some time.
I mean, if you say so, I'm definitely gonna trust it. I would have.
Because it seems to me that he can get. It seems that he will be able to, like, produce a satisfying position.
But he has to pin the queen, right? He has to pin the white queen.
Yeah, but he can only do it when all other things like will work out. So I think that's why he needed to move the queen to a good position. Now I think the problem maybe is the pillbug is not really doing anything good. So he would probably have to think what to do with that.
But I think if the black pillbug moves away, then white beetle always has the chances to go down and up.
Yeah, possibly.
I would keep the pillbug there so that whenever the white beetle moves, then the black beetle can recover. No?
Yes.
Like even if now black pins the white queen.
Yeah,
white
but
beetle goes down.
it wouldn't be useful to do it now.
Okay, okay, maybe he has another plan. He's going all around.
Yeah, he's going to get to the white queen. I think it's the pill bug.
And then warping the white queen out. Ah, okay. But
I
I think what he might go for is to free the black ladybug, and also the spider by like repositioning to the right and up of the ladybug.
I definitely have a lot to learn about endgames.
But yeah, it's impossible to say really for sure here. I think so. Like
Yeah, but you say
it makes sense. It makes sense to try. I think.
Okay. Because I would have thought the chances are close to 0, but
Well, close to 0 is not 0. And
very
if we're
close to
looking at it
0.
from Gandac's standpoint, I don't think that he has any chance of losing unless he blunders.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense as well.
So you think he's gonna try to walk that pill bug all the way up and then warp the queen down and away from the black ant?
How's
Oh.
he get past the other pill book?
All it takes is one move. He'll move into that pocket there. The pill bug can't move it because it's one spot, and then it moves on the next move.
Yeah, but once the pill bug gets to that spot, the white pill bug moves away.
Yeah, but maybe. Oh, well, yeah.
Or if you got to the left side of the white ant, work the white ant into the spot next to the white pill bug.
Well, see, but that also frees the white beetle.
Sometimes always really, guys always find stuff that seem like impossible situations. Start strolling. I think we might be doing that in the parking lot if we start with that. I'd love it for the parking lot.
So we're approaching the 2-hour mark.
Start small. Good night tomorrow.
What's the next tiebreak timing?
10 and 10.
10 and 10. Oh wow, dramatically faster.
Yeah, from 30-30 to 10-10.
So that's 10 minutes total time and then 10 seconds of move added.
Yeah. Right now they're at 30-30. Oh. Then I think after that they keep tying. It's
3 and 10.
Do you think 30 seconds per move?
For watching, it's awesome. Somebody made the comment that they hope that if they ever go back and review one of those games, they realize it's 3:10 because people make mistakes at 3:10.
Oh, yeah. No matter how good you are. So Quodlibet basically has 4 pieces that he can move. 3 of them release something.
You know we can use this.
Release something of white.
So I mean, if he moves either one of his beetles, it frees a beetle. If he moves the grasshopper, it frees the mosquito.
Yeah.
So it's the ants or the queen ants.
Yeah. If he had to, he could move the hopper, and then freeing the black. It's not that big of a deal. It's holding down the white ant, and also black would then be forced to keep his ants in place. The white mosquito could maybe move if the white hopper moved.
Right.
So what's black plans, Patrick? What do you think he's gonna get to the white ant, and then warp it away?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think that it would be good to like pin the white ant there
with the pillback.
free the ladybug. But it's a little bit
How do you
unclear
free
if he
the
can do it
ladybug?
now, because like one thing, he would need to use his own ant, but then there is a risk that Quodlibet might free the mosquito by releasing the ping.
But see, that free ant there is also stopping the beetle from dropping to there.
Oh. Let's see.
Okay, so this was my fault, but now I'm
And
not
then he
sure what
moved it.
happens with the mosquito.
So what's the plan? Releasing the ladybug to go where? Like, what's the point of releasing the
Yeah.
ladybug?
We're gonna move the ladybug to make a ring now, and then the black ant and black pillbug will still be free.
It's 1 for 2.
Ah, I see. And then warping the ant inside the ring.
Or he moves the ladybug right here, and then warps the white ant out.
Then that makes sense. You make a ring and then put the white ant in.
SMAT says switching the ladybug and spider.
How many people are watching on our stream today?
Oh,
It's down to 5. So I looked. Well, I got it off, so 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this stream.
5.
Yeah, I was
2 hours ago there was. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
there was 8. I saw up to 8 at one point on the YouTube.
Was it?
Not for very long.
Well, we're approaching the time where I have to order lunch for people, so
We had 11 at one as the most.
you got to 11. That's cool. Is Tom still on the stream? Beam.
I think he was on
He's
Zoom.
here.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea to move that ladybug. Wait, let's turn it to Quodlibets.
White's figuring out how to respond to the ant move.
I think that the black ladybug moves up, and then black can warp the white ant to where the black ladybug is right now.
Right. And that frees up, 2 pieces?
Well, again, got to be careful because if you break this ring, the white beetle is free.
Think that the white beetle can cover the ant, so the ant cannot be warped away.
But there is a beetle beneath the white beetle, right? So,
White ant doesn't.
Yes, there's a beetle.
I will recover. Okay.
yeah, and that would be,
but-
I think, very bad for white to have. Like, yeah, it will be a double ping essentially.
But it hasn't released more pieces, right?
Good thing that it wasn't me playing this head off.
Interesting.
So I guess.
But if we count only pieces, if he manages this maneuver with the warping the ant, he does have actually 5 pieces, including the queen, which would be a little bit difficult to get to the kill spots. But he does have enough pieces at least.
1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th?
No, he
Ah,
would have
if the ladybug.
spider,
Okay.
pillbug,
Okay.
ant, and queen.
Okay.
And then the ant would probably need to be the last piece to take
yeah.
the kill shot. But he would need to do a lot of maneuvering to be able to
Oh my
make
god.
use of the queen.
Okay. I was thinking, watching all these games, that if you have a pillbug free, it's much more likely that the end game is gonna It's gonna be fruitful.
Yeah, it frees the black beetle, but either has a choice of taking the time and trying to run it up or recovering the beetle, which basically locks things in place, but it takes.
No, if the white beetle, okay, well.
He hasn't done it yet, though.
Because if the black beetle recovers, there would still be 3 pieces available for black.
The black beetle doesn't recover, it moves forward.
Yeah. But then black loses either an hand or the filter.
But I mean, if he does recover now, then it would be quite easy to.
Black spider.
What a game. What a game.
One of the limitations of the spider is it can only move three spaces, but when it's next to the pill bug, it can be re-indexed if timing's not an issue.
What did white do?
What's that?
What did white do?
I moved the queen.
Oh. Okay, this now looks good.
Even with those 4 free bugs of black, if you could get in there, it still doesn't have enough. He'd have to use his queen as well, and that's just not going to happen.
Right.
I would move the spider up. No? Okay.
Did it work? You free the.
I moved some stuff around, but he's got some ways to go. I think he's going to be black's going to be 1 bug short to victory here.
Unless he can somehow warp the queen into something.
Oh, that's true.
I don't think so, because he brings the ant out here, and then the queen comes around. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential attackers.
That's true. He has to worry about how he's going to get the pill bug over there.
Without the beetle covering it, you mean?
Or without the pill bug walking, the white pill bug walking away.
Yeah, or creating a ring that frees out something else.
Oh, I see, yeah.
I need to not move these ahead of time.
Oh, he's thinking about it. He did it.
And he did it.
Let me see. This is 100% for no. This one.
Gandac can move the beetle this direction, headed toward the pill bug.
Yeah, which pins it in place, allows him to run his pill bug out.
Mm.
Right. You have to specify this.
No, unless you don't want any of that.
Well, I think, no, you said it's full Chipotle, technically, but Chipotle.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, that's what then the order, the online, you just choose everything. So if you wanted it, then you gotta say so. Yeah.
Gotta keep that mosquito from getting free.
He's letting the
Gonna get that freeze this mosquito, the black mosquito too.
pill.
Great minds. You're giving me an option, it's really an option.
Ryan, can we move this just a little? Perfect. Get rid of the glare.
And the white beetle.
So that's the choice in Ladybug Beetle. Somehow I get the feeling Gandac missed an opportunity. I mean, it wasn't going to be a win, but it seemed like he had more bugs to get out of it. He's got actually 3 of this one.
I got the ant out. We got the spider out.
Is Patrick still watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
This is a very Patrick game. I just want to say that.
Yeah, I will congratulate Gandac when he wins.
Now white is forced to move either the spider or the beetle.
It's an interesting lag.
Yeah, that was right there. It's a tough choice. Kind of avoid the echo, but still be able to hear Patrick.
That makes sense of why he did. He pinned the grasshopper with the ant. Couldn't figure out why he did that.
Yeah, bug's flying.
I'm sorry, Michael. Oh.
Why not moving it to the right of the pillbug? At least we'll free the pillbug. Now there's nothing.
Now he only has 2 choices.
It's one choice,
Yeah, well, a spider can go one of 2 ways.
right? Oh, yeah. But I don't think he wants to go towards the. He can't go.
It probably
towards
does
the
well.
one that's just the rear pin, right?
Right.
Salt Lick is in the house, watching
Hey,
on
Eric.
In the house.
Oh, he did go left.
Oh, bam, shut out.
Shut up.
Oh, because then the hopper could at least free the mosquito.
Can the pillbug go around the other way? Swap with the queen, I mean, and
It's gonna run into.
oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, that's good. Now I can move the pillbug over.
Now I can move the pillbug.
Releasing that ladybug's problematic, or the hopper out there is problematic though.
I need to make sure that I don't
Maybe not.
move ahead of time.
I'm still skeptical. I don't understand how Black would win.
Intense.
Now Black always has 3 different ways to spend a tempo. You can do the queen or either one of the ants.
What? Ah, okay, the queen.
These are wraps.
Remove that. Wait, the pill bug now?
Burrito stuff in a burrito or in a bowl.
Oh, wow. No, we can't.
Tacos or quesadillas. Yeah.
Well, sooner in decent language.
Yeah. Keep the door shut. Seems like a big issue with this group.
Now Quodlibet shut out.
At least until he has to get another piece up there.
He goes with the, how he might do it. So he makes Quodlibet move that hopper. It's going to free the mosquito too. But that black ant at the bottom will get stuck. Unless he moves that first.
He has to move that first.
But then he won't have to move the hopper, the white hopper.
Well, you move the, yes, you move the beetle forward,
Then it gets covered.
but then you waste a turn.
So tight.
But Gandac's going to win it.
Okay. Oh, now I see. Oh my.
Wow.
I would have never guessed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was the.
Well done, Quodlibet.
Crazy.
World champion. Knocked out.
The level of patience.
Yeah, I'm just scared of someone who can beat Quodlibet.
Crazy
Well,
game.
earlier I had asked who's going to offer the draw. I guess nobody did.
We were all wrong.
It's an interesting question of whether Quodlibet even considered it. Right?
Or Gandac, yeah.
I mean, Gandac clearly never seemed to consider.
Quodlibet says, well done. Totally didn't expect this. Excellently played.
That's impressive.
Well done. Yeah, it was just really good.
Congratulations, Jan, for moving on. We will not see a Quodlibet judoka match. Gandac says, thank you. This was by far the most difficult match ever played.
How many moves did they go to?
218.
I thought my 85 was. Oh, okay.
Okay, Joe knows.
Good timing
Where
though,
to the
because
mount.
now I can order you lunch, Randy.
So I think we're going to break for lunch. So I will leave the Zoom room open. I'm going to close the YouTube video, and we'll start the YouTube video later once we get something going on.
Yeah, but maybe
I'm
40 minutes,
I'm going off.
like that.
I'm gonna be off soon. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, you're leaving now?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave like in a couple minutes. So,
All right.
but tomorrow should be available all day. So
So we're gonna start at 10, I think, is the plan tomorrow.
What about this afternoon?
Let's call it in. I don't know. Do we feel like we'd open the room up again in 40 minutes? That seem reasonable for eating? We're just gonna. It's right there, so we're gonna.
It's gonna take a minute.
So, what time is it now?
Why don't we say, why don't we make it on 2:30?
1:30.
1:30.
So an hour.
Oh, what time is it now?
It's 12:30.
Okay, 1:30.
Yeah, so
My
we'll
clock
start
is
it up
set
and we'll start up again the live stream and the Zoom at 1:30.
1:30.
And we'll start up tomorrow at 10.
And tomorrow at 10.
That's 6:30 GMT.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yep.
Bye, Frasca. Have a good
Bye,
dinner.
everybody.
Say hi to your
Thanks,
date
you
for
too.
us.
Find one for me, would you?
Congratulations to Jan. We're going to close everything down. We're going to restart in
An hour.
an hour.
Again.
Thanks for joining.
You leaving the
That's
Zoom
why
up?
they're at that level.
Shall I leave the Zoom up?
I mean, I would just turn off the audio.
Okay.
Just click the mute. You can even, if you don't care, I don't think it matters about leaving the camera up or whatever. But oh, are you just sharing? Like people couldn't see us in the camera.
I was on here.
No, that's
So-
why, because it's through your camera.
Right.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to close the Zoom room. We're going to may look at restarting it differently.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably have to because